Welcome to our YouTube channel Dream Dynamic.
Before you take another step in life, there's something you need to understand. The way you've been taught to see the world is holding you back. What if everything you thought you knew about happiness, success, and love was just a distraction from what really matters? This isn't about quick fixes or good advice. It's about waking up, awakening to a deeper truth, a truth that Zen wisdom has revealed for centuries. We've been led down paths that promise fulfillment, but deliver emptiness. The constant chase for status, validation, and material success has left us more lost than ever. But there is another way, a way that leads to clarity, peace, and real meaning. Imagine a life where you aren't constantly reaching for more, but finding contentment in the simplicity of each moment. A life where your worth isn't measured by what you own, but by how deeply you understand yourself. This is the shift we need to make, and it starts here. By questioning everything and letting go of the illusions that bind us. It won't be easy. You'll need to face uncomfortable truths. But in that discomfort lies the potential for real transformation. So, are you ready? Let's unravel the myths, peel back the layers, and discover the path to living fully and authentically. This is the wisdom you've been searching for. It's time to embrace it. Lesson 1. Growth begins beyond comfort. Embrace the unknown. Let's talk about your comfort zone. You've been told it's the place of safety, the place where life feels easy and predictable. But here's the hard truth. Your comfort zone is also where your potential goes to die. It's where dreams get trapped and growth becomes stagnant. Comfort is tempting. It feels good. It feels secure. But staying there comes at a cost. Growth doesn't happen when everything is easy. Growth happens when you're challenged, when you're uncomfortable, when you step into the unknown. Think about the most meaningful experiences of your life. Did they come from moments of ease or from moments where you pushed your boundaries, faced fear, and embraced discomfort? Imagine the person you want to become. That version of you doesn't exist within the limits of your comfort zone. Every dream you have, every goal you want to achieve, lies just beyond what feels familiar. The more you stay in your comfort zone, the further you drift from becoming that person. Ask yourself, how many opportunities have you passed up because they made you nervous? How often have you avoided taking risks because failure scared you? Comfort convinces us to settle for less, to stay in jobs we hate, to remain in unfulfilling relationships, and to choose safety over passion. But here's the secret. Nothing worth having comes without discomfort. The people who inspire you, the innovators, the creators, the leaders, they didn't get there by staying safe. They embraced discomfort. They understood that growth demands risk. They faced rejection. They fell. They got back up. And they kept moving forward. You don't have to make massive leaps right away. Start small. Do something today that pushes you just a little outside your normal routine. Speak up when you normally stay silent. Learn a new skill that challenges you. Take a step toward that goal you've been too afraid to pursue. Each small step out of your comfort zone is a step toward who you're meant to become. Let me share a story from my own life. For years, I stayed in a job that looked great on paper, but was draining my spirit. I kept telling myself I was lucky to be secure, that I should be grateful, but inside, I knew I wasn't living up to my true potential. So, I made the scariest decision of my life. I left. No plan, no safety net, just the belief that something better was waiting for me. Beyond that comfort zone, it wasn't easy. I faced failure, uncertainty, and doubt. But in that discomfort, I found resilience. I discovered strengths I didn't know I had. I found my path, my purpose. The truth is, your comfort zone is not a place of safety. It's a place of limitation. If you stay there, you'll never know what you're truly capable of. You have a choice: stay safe and stagnant, or embrace discomfort and grow into the person you're meant to be. Remember this: growth begins where comfort ends. It's through discomfort that we unlock our potential, that we find the courage to live fully, and that we create lives filled with meaning and purpose. Don't let fear keep you stuck. The life you dream of is waiting just beyond the edges of your comfort zone. Embrace the unknown, and you'll discover who you really are. Lesson 2. Expectations are chains. Free yourself from them. Let's face it, most of our suffering comes from one thing: our expectations. We build fantasies in our minds about how things should be. We expect people to act a certain way, expect our careers to skyrocket, and expect relationships to bring us endless happiness. But life doesn't work that way, does it? Here's the truth: expectations are chains that hold you back. They set you up for disappointment. Every time you expect something to go a certain way, you're placing your happiness in something outside your control. And when reality doesn't match your vision, you're left frustrated, angry, or heartbroken. Think about it. When was the last time you felt really let down? It wasn't because life was unfair. It was because you expected something that didn't happen. The problem isn't the event. It's the expectation you built around it. Here's the kicker: the higher the expectation, the greater the disappointment. When we tie our happiness to an outcome, we become prisoners of that outcome. The solution: let go. Release your grip on how you think things should. Stop demanding that life play out according to your script. When you stop expecting, you start living. You stop trying to force life into a narrow box of your own making and begin to appreciate it as it unfolds, messy, unpredictable, and full of surprises. There's a kind of freedom. In that, a sense of peace that comes when you stop resisting reality and start embracing it. I learned this the hard way. For years, I had this rigid roadmap for my career. I thought if I worked hard enough, success would follow a straight line. But life had other ideas. Missed promotions, failed opportunities. It all left me feeling defeated. It wasn't until I let go of the expectation that my career should look a certain way that I found real fulfillment. I started appreciating the journey, the lessons, the growth, the unexpected twists. And guess what? The more I let go, the more opportunities seem to come my way. The truth is, life is unpredictable. People will let you down, plans will go sideways, and outcomes will surprise you. But if you lower your expectations, if you free yourself from the need for things to go your way, you'll find that the disappointment fades. In its place, you'll discover a deeper sense of peace and acceptance. Stop expecting life to fit your blueprint. Instead, learn to embrace the unexpected and find joy in the journey, not just the destination. It's not about lowering your standards. It's about letting go of the need for control and discovering the freedom that comes with flowing with life as it is, not as you think it should be. Lesson 3. Friends aren't forever. Embrace the flow of relationships. Here's a truth that's tough to swallow. Friendships, like everything in life, are temporary. We grow up believing that friends forever is a promise, but reality doesn't always align with that belief. The hard truth is, friends come and go, and that's perfectly natural. Think about it. How many people from your childhood are still an active part of your life today? As we evolve, so do our relationships. People change. Life shifts. Friendships can fade, not because they weren't meaningful, but because life moves forward, and so do we. We often carry the weight of expectation, thinking that every close friendship should last forever. But here's the thing. It's not about how long someone stays in your life. It's about the impact they have while they're there. Friendships aren't defined by their longevity, but by the moments, lessons, and growth they bring. I once had a friend who was like family to me. We shared everything, hopes, dreams, even our deepest fears. But life happened. Our paths split. He moved away, started a family, and our regular calls became fewer. For a long time, I felt like I'd lost something irreplaceable. But over time, I learned to appreciate that friendship for what it was. A chapter in my life that had a beginning and an end. It wasn't a failure. It was simply a transition. Zen teaches us to accept impermanence, the understanding that nothing lasts forever, and that's not a bad thing. Instead of clinging to the past, cherish the time you've had with your friends. Remember the laughter, the experiences, the ways you grew together. Don't mourn the end of a friendship. Celebrate the role it played in your journey. The secret to navigating friendships is to focus on the present. Be fully there when you're with your friends, but don't hold on to the idea that they'll always be by your side. People drift, priorities shift, and sometimes the closeness fades. It doesn't mean the connection wasn't real or valuable. It just means it served its purpose in your life at that time. The beauty of friendships is in their ebb and flow. Some may last decades, others only a season. But each has its place in your story. Instead of spreading yourself thin, focus on cultivating deep, meaningful connections. Quality over quantity, and most importantly, learn to be your own friend. The relationship you have with yourself is the one constant through every stage of life. Remember, friends come and go, but that's the rhythm of life. Embrace the impermanence. Appreciate what each person brings into your world. And when it's time, let them go with grace. New connections will always come, and each one adds a new layer to your journey. Lesson 4. Embrace sacrifice, the path to true fulfillment. In a world obsessed with instant gratification and comfort, the notion of sacrifice may seem old-fashioned, yet, deep down, we know the truth. Nothing worthwhile comes without a price. If you want to achieve something significant, you must be ready to give up something else along the way. Think back to your most cherished accomplishments. Did they fall into your lap without effort, or did they demand sacrifices that tested your resolve? Perhaps you had to forgo late nights with friends to study for that crucial exam. Or you sacrificed your leisure time to build a business from the ground up. These sacrifices are not just hurdles. They are the building blocks of a life filled with purpose and meaning. Zen philosophy teaches us that sacrifice isn't about deprivation. Rather, it's about making conscious choices that create space for what truly matters. When you willingly let go of something, be it time, comfort, or material possessions, you're making an investment in your future. Each sacrifice is a stepping stone toward a more fulfilling life, allowing you to cultivate the passions and goals that resonate with your deepest values. Consider the concept of a garden. To cultivate vibrant flowers, you must first clear away the weeds and debris. Similarly, sacrifice clears away distractions and enables you to focus on what you truly desire. It allows you to prioritize your dreams and ambitions over temporary comforts. Embracing this Zen wisdom transforms your perspective on sacrifice. Instead of viewing it as a burden, see it as a gift you give to yourself, a pathway to growth and discovery. Each time you make a sacrifice, you strengthen your character and deepen your commitment to your journey. So, ask yourself, what are you willing to let go of to create a life that reflects your true self? It might mean stepping out of your comfort zone, investing time in learning a new skill, or even distancing yourself from relationships that no longer serve your purpose. Each decision shapes the life you're building. Remember, the most rewarding achievements often require us to step back, let go, and make room for something greater. By embracing the art of sacrifice, you not only pave the way for your aspirations, but also find a profound sense of fulfillment that can only come from pursuing your true passions. Lesson 5. Stop chasing love. Let it find you. In the whirlwind of modern life, we've been led to believe that love is something we must hunt down, pursue relentlessly, and capture at all costs. This belief is a mirage, a false narrative that leaves us feeling unfulfilled and anxious. According to Zen philosophy, love is not something to chase. It's a natural byproduct of living authentically and passionately. When you constantly seek love from external sources, you inadvertently place your happiness in the hands of others. This desperate pursuit often leads to disappointment and heartache. Instead of fixating on finding love, shift your focus inward. Cultivate a rich and fulfilling life for yourself, one filled with passion, purpose, and joy. Start by embracing self-love. Invest time in understanding who you are and what truly makes you happy. Pursue hobbies that ignite your spirit. Surround yourself with positive influences and nurture your own well-being. When you radiate confidence and joy from within, you become a magnet for love. The irony is that love often appears when you least expect it, during those moments when you are deeply engaged in your own life and passions. Imagine this. Instead of chasing after love like a fleeting shadow, you stand tall in your authenticity, fully engaged in your journey. It's in this space of self-fulfillment that love can gracefully enter your life, complementing the beautiful existence you've created for yourself. Zen wisdom teaches us to embrace the present moment. Rather than obsessing over what's missing, focus on what you can create. Love will find you when you are busy living your best life, and when it does, it will enrich your experience, adding depth and joy without becoming the sole focus of your happiness. So, take a step back from the chase. Live fully, authentically, and passionately. Trust that love, in its purest form, will come to you as a beautiful addition to the life you've built. When you let go of the need to search, you open the door to genuine connections that resonate with your true self. Lesson 6. The majority is often wrong. Embrace independent thinking. In a world saturated with opinions and trends, it's easy to fall into the trap of following the crowd. However, Zen philosophy invites us to pause and reflect. Just because the majority believes something doesn't mean it's the truth. History is littered with instances where the popular consensus was not just misguided but damaging. From believing the earth was flat to supporting unjust practices, the collective mindset can often lead us astray. Zen wisdom encourages us to cultivate a spirit of inquiry. It teaches us that true understanding comes not from blind acceptance, but from questioning, challenging the status quo, and exploring the depths of our beliefs. The journey toward personal truth requires courage. The courage to think critically and to stand apart when necessary. How can we apply this in our daily lives? Start by becoming an active seeker of knowledge. Dive into a variety of perspectives. Read books and articles from different cultures, and expose yourself to new ideas. When faced with a commonly accepted viewpoint, take a moment to ask yourself, does this resonate with my own understanding? Is there evidence to back this up? Who stands to gain from this belief being widely accepted? Surround yourself with thinkers, individuals who provoke your thoughts and encourage you to question the conventional wisdom. Engaging in discussions with those who hold different viewpoints can enrich your perspective and foster growth. Be open to revisiting your beliefs when new evidence arises. This flexibility is a hallmark of true strength, not weakness. Remember, progress is often born from dissent. When you challenge the majority, you pave the way for deeper understanding and societal evolution. Embrace your unique viewpoint, even if it feels lonely at times. Your voice could be the catalyst for change, encouraging others to think critically as well. So heed this essential Zen lesson. Do not be swayed by the tide of popular opinion. Instead, forge your own path, guided by curiosity and critical thinking. In doing so, you'll discover not just the truth, but also a profound sense of authenticity in your life. Question boldly, challenge norms, and trust in your journey toward wisdom. The world is waiting for your unique insight. Lesson 7. Patience is power. Harnessing the strength of endurance. In our fast-paced world, where instant gratification reigns supreme, patience emerges as a rare, yet invaluable virtue. It's all too easy to feel the pressure to achieve success, love, and happiness in the blink of an eye. But here's the profound truth. True power lies in the ability to wait, to endure, and to persist. Consider the greatest achievements in history. Many were born from patience. Trees take years to grow tall. Rivers carve valleys over centuries. And the most fulfilling relationships develop through shared experiences over time. The most beautiful things in life often require nurturing and time. Yet we frequently overlook this essential lesson in our relentless pursuit of immediate results. I've learned the essence of patience through my own journey. There was a time when I craved immediate success and clarity in my life, only to find myself stumbling at every turn. It wasn't until I embraced the art of patience that I began to see real progress. I discovered the importance of trusting the process, understanding that growth is not a sprint, but a marathon. Cultivating patience means setting realistic expectations and acknowledging that meaningful achievements often take time. It involves practicing mindfulness and staying present, appreciating the journey and the lessons it brings, instead of fixating solely on the finish line. When challenges arise, it's essential to remind yourself that patience is an active commitment to continue moving forward, step by step. Being kind to yourself is also crucial. Your personal growth and healing are not meant to be rushed. Celebrate your progress, no matter how small, and understand that setbacks are merely part of the journey. Patience is your inner strength, the quiet resilience that fuels your journey. It's the calm assurance that time is on your side, allowing you to navigate life's complexities with grace and determination. In a culture obsessed with instant results, remember that patience is indeed a superpower. It empowers you to shape your destiny, weather the storms, and embrace life's uncertainties with confidence. As we reflect on these lessons today, remember that life isn't always comfortable. It challenges us to confront harsh truths, to question the narratives we've been fed, and to seek strength in unexpected places. Life is a tapestry of trials, triumphs, and transformations, guiding us through the intricate landscape of existence. It's okay to struggle. It's okay to feel lost at times. The path to wisdom and fulfillment is rarely linear. Embrace the journey in all its imperfections. Release the need for control and perfection, and allow yourself the grace to grow at your own pace. Look around you. You are part of a shared human experience. Connect with others navigating their own challenges, drawing strength from our collective journey. These lessons are more than mere words. They are a call to live deeply and intentionally, to question, to challenge, and to find beauty in the struggle. Life is fleeting and unpredictable, yet it is also precious and brimming with potential. Embrace patience, and you'll unlock the door to a life filled with purpose, resilience, and profound fulfillment. As you navigate this journey of life, hold these truths close to your heart. Let them serve as your compass, guiding you, inspiring you, and empowering you to rise above challenges. Embrace life with courage, love with depth, and remain open to the wisdom that surrounds you, waiting to be discovered. This is your story. Make it one of extraordinary moments and profound connections. Thank you for joining us on this exploration. Remember, the path is yours to shape, and each step you take is a testament to your unique journey.